Hi, this is the Judge Board 365. Okay, so I'm back. Today I am talking about walking, but in particular, I'm talking about long walks. Okay, so you might be asking a question, why is it a thing that you have to talk about walking? Of course, I know, I'm very much aware that as a baby, you used to walk and when you grow up into becoming a child, into adolescence and becoming a teenager, or whatever age you are, walking when you are young seems to be seamless, like you do it naturally, right? Without any problem. But as you grow older, trust me, you're gonna start to feel like, oh my God, sometimes you can walk and then you just feel like, oh damn, there's a bit of like a pain in my legs or something like that. Okay, so tip number one, when you start walking, you do it slowly. Start slow and finish strong. Start slow, finish strong. Why is this important? Because when you start, you're still weak. Your body is not built to it. So you're gonna need to start slow, okay? When you want to go for a long walk, you just don't start by going for a run or walking so fast. You're gonna need to start doing some relaxing exercises, some exercises that can relax you properly, okay? Warm-up exercises are very, very important whenever you want to do exercise. But because today we're focusing on walking, when you want to do walking, you're going to need to do some warm-up exercises, some stretches, light, okay? So that they can actually help you relax and getting you in the mood. So that is tip number one, okay? Tip number two, you're going to need to get some comfortable shoes. Okay, why am I talking about shoes? Because shoes can ruin your life, man. If you don't have the proper shoe, it can ruin your life. And how is that? Because shoes that are not proper, they can give you an injury, they can give you blisters, and they will give you an unpleasant time. Okay, you will not enjoy your jogging as long as your shoes are not right. So please, I would advise you to invest in a proper shoe. Okay, shoes can be a bit expensive, but it's worth it, because consider this as an investment in your future. Okay, an investment in your life. A proper shoe is what you need. It doesn't matter how ugly the shoe is. Man, you might be looking at the shoe and say, oh damn, this shoe is so damn ugly. That doesn't matter. That's not important. What's important, get a comfortable shoe. This is what I'm talking about. When you do that, that's gonna make your walk so good, man. Trust me. So usually, as for me, I like Nikes, and I don't work for Nikes, or they are not even paying me to promote for them. It's only that it's the type of shoe that I like to put on when I go for walking and for jogs, and they are so comfortable, and they're also light. Okay, you don't want a heavy shoe that will give you another burden or add weights and pounds, so that you'll be dragging your feet. You don't want that. Okay, another tip, you need, stay hydrated. Okay, so hydration is very, very important. So what am I saying? Drink. Drinking is what you need to do, because this is very, very important for you. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying you need to hydrate like a champion. Okay, so that you stay hydrated. Okay, the next tip, you need to find your rhythm. What do you like to listen to when you go for a walk? Do you put a podcast on? Do you put the best music you want to listen on? Or you just want to listen on the mantra of your footsteps, man? Some people want to listen to their footsteps as they walk. Okay? Or the birds singing in the background or something, all right? So please, you need to find your rhythm. When you do that, Okay, you have the best podcast, or you consume the best music that you listen to. Sometimes you don't even see the distance. I used to do this. There is a podcast that I used to listen to a lot. So that time I was going for jogging, and then you know what? I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I would go miles and miles and miles and miles, and then by the time that I'll take a break, when I come back, I'll realize, oh damn, man, I've just done 20 or 15K or something like that. You know what I mean? So please, you need to find your rhythm. The other tip, the next tip is you need to find your posture, the right posture. Okay, the right posture is very, very important. You need to make sure that you are tall. Okay, don't be walk like that. Make sure that you are tall and you are engaging your core when you walk. When you walk, make sure you engage your core. Make sure your hands are dropped on the sides in a natural position. Okay? If you do that, you're gonna make sure that it's gonna be easier for you to walk because you are actually walking in a natural position. Okay? So if you wanna take this seriously and you want to go further with walking, please make sure that your posture is so good. Okay, another tip is listen to your body. You have to listen to your body because sometimes people don't listen to their bodies. Do you know that when you feel pain, it's communication? Your body is communicating to you that something is going wrong. Okay, so you listen to your body and you need to rest when it's needed. You know, don't go through pain. Just don't push through it because it's not worth it. That is not worth it. So please make sure that you rest when it's needed. Okay. The next tip is you're going to need to freshen things up. Do not go on the same route every day or the same neighborhood every day or the same road every day. It's boring, and because if you do that, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna decide to stop at some point because it's boring, it's not motivating, right? So I would advise you to find new places to go and do your walks, new roads. You know what I mean? As of me, I love to explore different routes, different roads. You can see on my other videos, I even walk in the mountains. I walk in some of the tracks that are down in some kind of bushy area, woods, rainforest vibe. It is what it is. So this is what I'm just advising you, that if you want to last long when you do this, make sure that you also mix things up, okay, and freshen things up as you go. Okay. The last tip that I'm gonna give you today is basically what everybody knows. You're gonna need to relax and you're gonna need to cool down. After a long walk, you need to cool down. There are so many ways to do it. Okay, so many ways to do it. I used to jump, okay, because my town is right next to the beach. I used to go to the beach and then just swim in the ocean, just cool down. Some other people that like ice baths, you can find yourself in the ice baths and chill yourself, or have a shower, or just sit, relax. You have a cool drink, hydrate, take some electrolytes. Okay, so that's very important. Okay, that's very, very important. So please do not forget that you're gonna need to cool down, you're gonna need to unwind. Okay, so that's very, very important for you. Okay, so today we've been talking about jogging. Today we've been talking about walking, and we've been focusing on long walks. Okay, so if you want to become the best and you want to do walking, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. This is The Judge Bold 365. I'm out.